Replenishing.
Is actually happening, that there are repercussions. Now, does that justify it being live streamed? I'm not sure. I think that's a very good question. I'm not. But again, but where do you draw the line? Is it at domestic abuse trials? Is it at murder trials? Is it what? Because there was that woman who like killed both her kids in Idaho or whatever. It was like completely religiously unhinged, right? And her trial, I think, was quite public as well. I mean, there's a whole Netflix documentary about it.
Sure. And yeah, like, of course, like, I know what you're saying here, Nike, about the retraction being on page 50. Then strengthen that. Make them have to do it really publicly and do it more, right? What I'm saying is that the result you're looking for, there's way better ways of doing this that I think are way less toxic of getting this goal. If we want to hold people who defame other people to a really high standard, honestly, okay, we can do that. I don't think we need to have it fucking broadcasted live, which led to some unbelievably toxic engagement. There's better ways of going about doing it. Rather than that, no?
Yeah, I mean, for me right now, and again, I'm just kind of thinking on my feet here. I don't have a super set opinion, but for me right now, what it's coming down to is, does the net good? Does the good outweigh the bad? And I'm somewhat unsure, because there are particular cases when obviously it being live streamed has led to like really horrible things happen, right? Like, I firmly believe that strategically Johnny Depp's lawyers wanted that very public because
well, they thought they would win as well. It has.
It's ruined Amber Heard.
It definitely.
He's done. He'll never
did.
work in Hollywood again. Like it's
for sure.
over, right?
It's not looking good. It's not looking good. That's for sure. Yeah, and I agree with Nike. Ultimately, my position is it's up to the court to decide, right? Like, you can obviously disagree with that, but at the end of the day, I don't know. You have to trust the system, right? Like, that's the way it is. Like, they'll make a decision if it's good or bad. That's how it is.
Maybe, I mean, I don't know. Maybe she did just release a movie. I have no idea. But it certainly impacted her reputation, is what I was getting at. It was a little bit hyperbolic. And I will just slightly push back on this. I actually think there is some public good. Now, again, I don't know all the details. I didn't read all of the details, so I don't know exactly how it ended. So I'm not even going to use that trial. I'm just going to say there is some public interest in these sort of trials, right, where there's allegations about abuse or whatnot, especially because whether man or woman or whatever, it doesn't matter. If somebody is incorrect, right, and the allegations are false, you've done a lot of damage publicly, and being able to publicly defend yourself and prove that it's not true is important. Regardless of the result of that other trial that is irrelevant, I think that there is public interest in that, because it also sets a precedent for, hey, do not make false allegations. But at the same time, if the allegations are true, you will be punished if you do, if you are an abuser, right? I think it goes both ways.
It goes both ways, but I think there's more than one way to get to that solution, right? Like if we have